Okay guys, I am back and we are still working on excuse me. Yeah, that's what we're working on. We're working on Purina. So now let's just do this one setup at a time, get everything lined up. Let me close out all this stuff. I want to check on these buildings too to make sure they're exactly where I want them before I start doing anything, because then I'll have to readjust everything again. Okay, that looks good right there. I don't mind. I would like to have this further over, but you can't because of that right there, and I don't want to lose that plant. I like that plant. Actually, I would like to take this. Oh, it's one full piece. Are you serious? I did not realize that was one full piece. Holy hell. Okay, well I can't do that. But anyway, I'm wondering if I can spread them out just a little bit more. See, I don't want it. I don't want it right up against the let me see if I can. I just would like to have them spread out just a little bit more. So let me go here, make sure this whole thing is highlighted. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Mike, Morphus, and there's 4 others that I don't know who they are. I can't harass you unless I know who you are. Please comment in the chat. So hey Mike and Morphus, we got like 4 more victims. I mean guests. Guests, I meant. Guys, come on. Let me know where you're from, what your name is, and subscribe to the channel and like the video. That really, really helps. Okay, so let's move this over. Let's see where how much I can move this over without being ridiculous. I can come back over some more. See, that don't look bad at all. So let's see what kind of gap I have that I have to work with. See, that's good. Okay. So now I can go up to this building. See, this is a small little gap here. And let's go over 2, 3, 4. Let's see if 4 will do it. I want it equaled out. That's still too big. Okay, that's good. So let's go over some more. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 7 the lucky number? No. 8, 9, 10. Okay. So it's 10. Okay. Oh wait. No, it's not 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. That's going to close that gap up a lot, I think. Yeah. Damn it. Sheet 5. Okay, that looks better. See, that way you can kind of tell they're separated. They're not hooked together. I didn't really want them hooked together. Hey Douglas, how you doing, man? Okay, so now for the fun part. we're going to start moving these products. So here's all I have to do. I'm going to get this one. Well, I don't even have to do that. Let's just do, because I'm not going to try to move these around. It's harder that way. It's easier just to duplicate it. Now if we were on the map, it'd be easier to move them around because how long it takes to duplicate. But I'm going to get rid of all these. Let's make sure I saved one. I think the very top one. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Let me make sure nobody's trying to get a hold of me. Okay, I'm good. Okay. So there's the one I need. Let's see, go way up. Steak palette. Fucking bitch. Oh, this thing really pisses me off sometimes the way it works. Okay, so let's make sure we got enough room here. No, let's bring it back. Like that. See, the problem is I won't know what the gap is down here until I get there. Okay, so let's duplicate. Bring it over. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try something. Yeah, I think it'd be easier. Easier for me anyway. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. And let's go and get these. See, this is already lined up and everything, so I can just copy this. Go back over here. But here's the problem, I think. Wait, where's the arrow? No, that's okay. I can move it with the arrows. Oh, shit. Well, let's see if I do this, if it's going to copy it right on top of the other one. That's the chicken. It should go right on top of the other one, so I can just use the arrows on my keyboard to move it over. Okay, so let's see if it did what I thought it would do. No, it did not. Okay, so let's do this. No, that's just going to give me the arrow. Shit. Put it right here. I'm sure that's just going to give me the arrow and not the actual pallets. Ain't no telling where the pallets are. Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, so we're back where we were. Look, I wasted time there. I just forgot that those, for some reason, those pallets and the arrows are so far apart. Okay. Yeah, I did get them to work. Yeah. Hey, Somerset, how you doing, buddy? Daniel Dean is here. Now I don't think, I'm not sure, but I don't think these things are going to stack. It's going to hit the roof. Let's see. I think these are taller than the other ones. No. Okay. Nope, that's good. Okay, so let's get that. And let's go to the top. Okay, moving right along, guys. Yeah, I think this is going to work out a lot better. It's going to look a lot better. Now it would be a real bitch to do if I was doing this in the actual map, because it would take forever to do what I'm doing. Of course, I wouldn't be duplicating these. I would have just moved the other ones around, which is a lot harder to get everything lined up. It's easier just to duplicate. They're right there. It's so easy just to slide it to the left or to the right than it is to move it from across the parking lot and try to get it where you want to. But in the map, it'd be easier to do it that way, because it takes so damn long to duplicate something. See, like right there, I hit D, it's already duplicated, and I can just bring it up. I'd still be waiting for the third one to duplicate on the map. And it's like as soon as I hit D, it's just done. God, I wish it worked that way in the map. I get so much more done. Sad part is it should work that way. Now guys, you got to remember, you have to put 500,000 liters of steak to ever see it this full. So I like doing it this way, so if you only put 100,000 liters, you're not just going to see one pallet. That's why I double stack and all that, so it looks better when you're dropping off product. Okay, so now I can move the trigger . Oh shit, wait. Nope. It wasn't the full trigger, I just was moving part of it. Okay, now. Okay, let's move the ground sign. Okay, that's going to be Z. The hell? Why didn't that line up right? Jeez. Okay, so let's take it over here. Okay. Oh shit. I'm trying to line this up. It's not lined up yet. Oh well, hold on. Let me go back up here. Why is all this? Let me save. And then I just want to reload the map. Yep. I want everything closed out. And the best way to do is just reload the map. I'm good, thank. They'd be great if you had those concrete walls. Yeah, it sure would. Okay, so let me get the fence and go to it. Okay. I just had too much stuff open. Let's see, this is going to be the input. Oh, it's 8. What the hell am I thinking? Okay. Now you see this? How that it's just so close now. Okay, so let's bring it back some more. Over this side. Well, that's lit up too. Okay, so all I gotta do is just make sure the this is there. Right. Okay. Make sure this is lined up. Let me get the display. because that's what's going to line me up. Okay, so now I can get this ground sign. Okay. You fucking idiot. God damn it. Okay, so it's Z. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Son of a bitch. I don't know why it won't take those numbers, but it won't. I just want it all lined up across here right. Okay. So I'm going to save it right there. Hey Andy, how you doing, sir? Let me sit back just a second, take a sip of coffee, and yeah, I think this realistically is going to be a lot better than just putting it in a shed. Okay, and this can go. Well, wait. What can I use that for? Anything? I doubt it. It's all the same color, so there's something I can use it for. No, I don't think so. That'd be too big for that. I like that the way it is. Nope, I think that's it. We get rid of that. Okay. So we've gotten 2 already done. Of course, this was done, I just had to move it. Oh, shit. Let me move this over a little bit more. Still not right. Okay, so it's going to be that. Okay, so we'll go close all this out, and I need to find out which is number 4. Okay, so let's get these this display. And move it. But see, it should be let me try it. May go totally off the map, and it did. Shit. I don't know why it won't, well, where did it go? Oh shit. Not 7, you dumbass. It was 4, that's right. What the hell am I thinking? Okay, so let's see if this works. If it works, it'll go right where the other one is. There we go. Well, no, it still didn't work. Okay, so we got the tip trigger in place. Oh shit. Oh, okay, because we used to drive that way, yeah. Nope, that's going to be inside the trigger. So let's move this out a little bit. Okay, so the end gotta come up right about there. Okay. So that's done, I think. I got the tip trigger. And this is stake. Yep. Tip trigger. What about this tip trigger? Okay, good. Pallet trigger right there. Okay, there's that one. The display is done. The visibility nodes are done. That's done. So let's go to 5. And let's start with the visibility nodes. Oh, it's inside, okay. First, let me try something real quick. That was 4. I want to see where the visibility node the arrows are. It'd be so much easier just to duplicate. Okay, good. So I think it's not really gonna. Let me see real quick what this looks like against this palette. It's a little bit bigger, but not much. Same type of palette. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. This out. Let's go up to number 4. Copy. And take this to number 5. Yeah, man, nice job, Morpheus. Hell yeah. Great job. Okay, I want to know what it was going to look like here. So I'm going to go to this palette, go to replace, load that one. Let's go to this one, load it, and replace. See, and that's fine. You see the gap? That's easier to fix than try to line them up. That's perfect. Okay. Hold on just a minute, guys. Okay. So there's that. Okay, good. So load, replace. This is so much easier, but let me close out all this junk so it doesn't keep jumping back down there. And why is it doing that? There's nothing I can do about it now. Yeah. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. And we're continuing. Let me get back over here and see what people are saying about me. Yeah, it is top notch. Hold on just a minute, guys. Make sure this is it. Huh? Okay. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I had to send some info. Okay, all I'm doing, guys, is I'm just replacing these pallets in here. When this gets done, let me I'm gonna save right here just in case. Okay, and that's all I'm doing right now is just, if you look in the background, you'll see these pallets light up and then they replace to the fish meal. I'd rather do this than to go in there and try to separate them and line them up right, and this is just easier. You just sit back or lay back and hit replace, because everything's already laid out, because I've already done it on the other one. Damn, that trailer looks awful nice, Morpheus. Great job, man. It's even gonna look better once you, if you hadn't already done so, changing that green out to blue. That will definitely be in uniform. Yeah, they are. Because it's meat crates. See right here? Look inside of it and it's got breasts. What I'm working on right now, Jeff, is the fish meal. These aren't the chicken. Chicken's down in the first building. Man, you don't bug me. I don't know why you keep saying that. Stop saying that, Jeff. You're not bugging me. See, I brought all this on myself by changing it to these buildings instead of just leaving it like it was. You know? I didn't have to do all this stuff. I just think once it's done, I think it's really going to look nice. Okay, and then this, we go back up here. You see I have 2 visibility nodes, so I can get rid of this one now, because I don't need that crate, or that pallet. Okay, so now let's line up the triggers. Well, first we got to get rid of these eggs. And the eggs was what? Probably number 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah. Now you see, guys, how this? I click on visibility node, and it's right there. It's just the way GE put it. But I click on the visibility node over here, and it's off the map. I can't find it. It makes no sense whatsoever that it does that shit. I have no idea why it does it. Okay, so let's get the fish meal. And make sure I'm at the tip trigger. Okay, so there's my trigger, and it is fish meal. So let's put that in place. And I gotta leave some room for that end part. Okay, and I'm going to get the, this is the tip trigger. Okay, now this is where the onions went. So if you'll look in number 5, there's no pallet trigger, and I need that pallet trigger for it to recognize the pallet. I took it out of number 5 because that's where I was putting the onions. So let's see, right there. Yep. So I got to put this pallet trigger in there, and let's move it up. Should go right up underneath that tip trigger. Now here's the bad part of, okay, there it is. Okay, good. You see, now I know, since that went there, this is where my label's gonna go, because I lined that tip trigger up with that, or the pallet trigger up with the label. But it's easier for me to do it this way instead of going back and forth to the other one. Okay, so that's not. That was 0.72. sign. So see, when I do that pallet trigger, it should be right on top of the sign. Right there. I did have to move it a little bit, but so now let's move this back. Let's see if I can get the height of that one be much better. So let me go up here to number 4, and I just want the height of it, and see if it's going to fly out in the middle of nowhere, or if it's going to move where I want it to. You just never know. Okay, so that was perfect. Okay, I'm going to save it right there. And we got one more left. Wait, I'm not done. Remember the pallets were shorter, so I've got to go in here and move those pallets down. You thought I forgot, didn't you? See, they're floating. So I just get this one. There's that. And let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to bring it 1, 2 down, because I care more about the back. That just looks like the bag is sinking in the middle. So then I grab that, and let's go. Okay, now the eggs should be the same size as that, I think. But who knows? You never know. Okay. So this is all done. Did I get the... Yeah, I put that pallet trigger in place, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. So that's number 5. Now we go to 6. And we're going to delete all these. All but one. Move that out of my way. And now I'm going to do, I don't know, I think, let's see. Let's see how high that is. Okay. I just want to see which one it better lines up with. Okay, so I'm going to grab number 4, visibility nodes, copy those, and take it down to number 6. Number 6 is the eggs. So Pat, all you have to do now is add the products to the trailer. Correct. Yeah, smash that like button. Listen to Kevin. Kevin has never lied to you before. So Kevin knows what he's talking about. Thank you, Kevin. Hit that like button. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's all I got to do is, once I finish this up, I would really like to put in the traffic before I release this, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Because when I'm here, most people turn it off anyway, so that'd be a lot of work for nothing. I learned a lot about the vehicles today through Maverick. You know, you can't say which vehicles go there. It's just generated by the game. The game generates it all. If I put in the spleens, the game will just randomly select a vehicle to, but it'll always be that same vehicle after that. Okay, so let's change out this front one here. See what that's going to look like. Wow. Oh yeah, this is that son of a bitch that goes underground for some reason. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so It's at 21, it says. So I don't know why it's, let me get the right, yeah, it's going to be lower too. Shit, this is going to be a job. Alrighty. Shit. Yep, blame the dark side. That's what I'm doing. Blaming the dark side. It's all Andy's fault. Okay, let's go up. Thank you so much for looking at it, comma. Your opinion means a lot. Smiley face. I'm answering a text, guys. Okay. And I was in a groove and I got off of it. I had to get back into the groove. Okay, there's that. Morpheus, I just got something from you. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate the vote of confidence, man. Whew. And the honesty. What the hell? Thank you, Morpheus. I appreciate it, man. I've seen it pop up on my screen in the top right. I'll go over and get it in a little while. So, Morpheus, did you mess with any of the products, or is it just the outside texture? So all my products, I want to make sure are still intact. Even the peanut factory stuff. All you did was change the texture. Is that right? Okay, so now we need to go to the back and change this one. Load, replace, and line this one back up. Because this is going to be a different number. Okay, carry on. Perfect, Morpheus. Thank you, sir, very much. Man, that helps so much. So basically, I can just, what you sent back to me, I can use that as my product trailer. I can get rid of the other one and put that in the as a zip folder inside the map when I send it out, right? Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's an awesome looking product trailer. And you know, after all this time, I think people are tired of seeing that farmer's thing, you know. We've seen it for so long. Okay, good. But Morphus, I really appreciate it, man. That took a lot off of me. Because, I mean, I still have to go in there and do that. So I really, really appreciate it. I mean, it means a lot. I'm not just saying thank you just to say thank you. That was just, man, that was excellent. Thank you for doing that for me. Or for all of us, not just me, for everybody. Five minutes work. Yeah, I bet it was. Okay, let's go back up and get that egg, move it up. Now see, I haven't done anything with the hired workers, Andy. I don't even mess with, I wouldn't even know how to mess with that. I have no idea about the hired workers. That's all in-game stuff. Oh, you're talking about something else. Okay. Let's see, why are these not lined up right? Look at that. See, this one's not. Oh, it's this one. It's just this. Okay. So it's Z. Let me grab this one. Z. Okay. And make sure it's not hitting the top. Nope. Good deal. Okay. Let me double check all these. I had to do so much with it. Oh, those are right. Those look right. Okay. So I can get rid of this visibility node. Okay, so let's go up and close the visibility nodes, and now we're going to work on the display and get it in place. Let me get this. What was it? Dang it. Nope. I just wanted the same height though. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now let's get this tipper trigger and move it over. Let me say this real quick. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better than that canopy. A lot better. That's weird how we made something out of that damn little building that just... I had never thought about using that stupid thing. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you, buddy. That was a good idea, man. Now let me think what else I need to do. I know I'm not done. That's too... That would be jumping to conclusions, man. Let's see. So I've got that. I got that. The displays there. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to mess with that display. It looked like it was a little off. Just a tad. Needs to come back over it that way. Straighten it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, and you don't have these little triggers sitting out here in the middle either, like, you know, where the milk was right here at this little tank. That's a definite improvement too. Okay, I'm going to save it. Okay, I can get out of here, and that should automatically bring you to the factory farm map. Okay, I'm going to import. Let me close all this out. Okay, I'm going to wait. You know what? Before I import it, I really need to go and bring this thing. I need to organize these files. Jesus, there's so much in here. Billboard lights. Campbell Soups is still here. What is this? Golly. You go like 4 folders deep and it's got one texture. See, all of these should not be in here. I don't know why it copied my BD folder and got all the textures from it and the shaders. It's crazy. Let me, I want to take a look at this i3D real quick. I'm going to edit with Notepad. Let me just look real quick. There's so much. City Park, all this shit. I mean, it wouldn't take that much to get rid of all of it. Let me get everything set up. because I gotta organize this a lot better. I don't like the way it is. This is the boring part of it, but it's a necessity, so you don't have all these files. Okay, there's that. So do I have a shared, I have a shaders. Okay, so let me open up another window. I got a textures, a shared, a shader. Wow. Even made a template. Wow. Shared shaders, palettes I don't need. Wow, don't even need that. I'm just thinking, guys. Let me switch thing over, because I'm looking at these folders. It's like the Anheuser-Busch. See, that's a sound, and I've already got that sound. I didn't think this thing had any sound in it. I'm going to bring this back up in... What the hell? Why is this here? Bring it over. Oh, hold on. Let me open up another window. Okay, I'm going to open up Purina back in GE, because it's faster to highlight stuff that I want to highlight. Change the see, it's like stuff like this. I told it where to get this the textures from. I didn't ever change these out. I'm just changing the name of these palettes. I don't want it to say salt. I thought I'd already done that, but I guess not. Okay. Now I want to look at this. I don't understand this material editing, why it's pulling it from somewhere else. I don't know why it would do that, because I put this in the BD. So let me go over and change this. What is this? Benefold. No, it's under textures. Benefold. There we go. So that's done for all of those. I can close that out. Now let me get the same thing with this one. God damn it, it's a sugar palette. Fuck. It's going to the Purina. I don't know why it did that, but that's okay. I'm changing it. Make it a little easier when I go to what is it called? Dog chow. Right there. While I'm doing this, let me get the because it's also pulling from Purina. It should be pulling it straight from the BD trailer. This is palette diffuse. And let's get this third one on here. And that should change out all of them, not just that one. I have to come back and change those. Make sure it changed it all out. Should have. Yep, Factory Farm BD. Good. Okay, so let me, and see this texture right here, for some reason it's pulling it from the Purina folder, because when I did all with textures, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Damn. Well, I screwed it up. And this is cat food. Okay, good. So that's done. And then it also did this. Instead of getting it from my cat food out. I don't know why it did that either. It took it from Purina. And I didn't tell it to do that. Let's go maps, imports, and template. This is cat food. Okay. Let's see where it got eggs in at. Okay, that's pulling it at the right spot. Let's go over here. Change this one. And this is ventable. There it is. And over here. See, it's going imports Purina food factory template. It's just crazy. See, template. This is dog food. There it is. Okay, now let me go see if it's doing the same thing with these. It shouldn't, but it may. Okay, good, it didn't. See, let me look at the board and make sure that that's pulling from the same spot. Factory Farm BD, perfect. Okay, so that one's correct. Let's check this one just to be safe. Nope. Damn, it's pulling it from... under BD. We're the same pallets. Maybe it's under there. Pallets, textures, and meat box. There it is. Okay. Make sure it's pulling it from here. Good. Okay, so that's taken care of, so I can get rid of all those folders that's inside the... That's 4. I'll check that one. We'll check this one. Well, I pulled that straight from... Shit. Still doing it. Okay, that changes all those. Guys, I know this is the boring part, but I've got to do it. Okay, so let's go 6. Visibility nodes. Let's see where it's bringing the eggs from. First, let's make sure it's taking the palette diffuse from the right spot. It is good. And then egg palette. Nope, it's taking it from Purina. Dang. Okay. Textures and egg palette. Egg palette diffuse. There we go. What's this? Okay. It's also taking it from Purina. Textures and egg half diffuse. Okay. Okay, so there's the workshop, and that should be pulling it. No. I can change that in the i3D. That's fine. Okay, I'm back. So I saved it. So now let me go and shut down this i3D. I don't even want to save it or anything. No, don't do anything. No, I don't want to save it. So now let me go back over here and save it again. No, Morpheus, if all you did was change the texture, of the trailer. I don't need to do any of that. It's just the texture. Why would you have removed the texture files? You should. I don't understand. You just changed the outside of the trailer. You didn't mess with the. Why would you mess with the folders and take out the textures? No, I didn't know that, Morpheus. Why would I not need to use Giants Editor to add the extra products? I have to take the pallets into Giants Editor and put them on the trailer. There's no way of getting around that. So when you load the BD trailer or the product trailer, you're going to actually see the pallets. So if I'm missing something, please tell me. I know with textures I don't have to. Well, no, even with textures I got to take it into GE and go to material editing and change the texture. The XML file, I don't need to change it. I just need to add to the XML file with the new products. But to copy the new products, DDS, oh, the new products. Oh, okay. Well, that'll happen anyway. Yeah, that when I import the different palettes and I change out, I add them to the trailer. Yeah, the textures are there for the new ones. Okay, you scared me for a minute. I thought you were talking about that I had to go in and change all the textures. Holy hell. Okay. 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 Let's see. So now it's going to be easier for me to... Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is... See this workshop thing? I don't need that. But I can change that in the i3D. Wow, that's a lot of file paths to... Oh, the shaders, so even the cartons is wrong. Damn. Damn. I think I've already got that, I got workshop, I'm real sure I do, in my sound folder, maps and sounds. No, workshop is not there. So let's see, not there. I know I got workshop. Let me see what it sounds like. Hold on. Yeah, I've got that. Okay. Okay, so these are textures. Okay, so I get rid of that folder. Delete. Campbell Soup, exports, and company. I damn sure don't need that. That's already, I already got decal number 2. So church. Okay, so I'm getting rid of that. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going through my, oh shit, hold on. I don't think I want to get rid of that. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Okay. So delete the church. Let's look at City Park. Damn. That grass diffuse is gonna have to stay. No, it ain't. No, I'll take that. Put it in here. And delete that. I'm going through all my folders here and I'm putting everything in either a texture, a shared, or a shaders folder, or a sound. There's too much junk in here. Weight display diffuse. All this should be in one textures folder. No reason for it to, for all these folders. Okay, exports. Holy shit, there's so much here. Okay. Batteries, textures. Most of it is textures and you have to go through like 7 or 8 folders to get to it all. Okay, now this stuff might be, yeah, this stuff is shared. So let me go back to my shared folder. Yep, put that in shared. I don't know why that was in textures. Well, wait a minute. See this, all that can go into the textures. Okay, good. think I've got that in the BD. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm working. See, Pat, I must say I can't wait to play this new. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Oh shit! It's already 2 hours. I'm just working back here in the folders, guys. I'm narrowing this stuff down. So let me go to my BD. Yep, that's the right one. Shaders. And I've got the alpha. I don't have the... Well, we didn't need the vehicle shader, but let me put that over there just in case. Oh, no. Never mind. Nope, I've got both of those. What about the... And then the textures I've got. Cardboard I have. Okay, so this can go. Campbell soup. That can go. Exports, imports. Okay, I've already got all those. Good. Yes. So let me go back and put this in the textures. I'm just organizing my this Purina factory. Okay, so there's fence. I need textures because this is a diffuse. So there's that. Where'd it go? Okay. So I can get rid of the fence one. Even got Heinz in here, it brought it over. Barrier. That's a texture. Yeah, all these are textures. Windows, all those are textures. God, there's so many. And let's look at the texturing. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that until I can change it. Import Campbell soup again. Wow. Okay, so I've already got those. I don't know why people put so many folders. It's unnecessary. All you need is a texture folder, a shared folder, a shaders folder, a sound folder. That's it. That's all you need. Tree branch shader. Where would that? Okay, that's gonna be, I'm gonna put that in shaders. Okay. Shaders. Tree branch. And shared. New store, fuel tanks. Wow, this is crazy. This is huge. This is the biggest one I think I've ever seen. I've got those. I can get rid of that one, but not the other one yet, because I haven't changed it. I think these are the same. Nope. Okay. So I need to keep palettes and import shared template. Okay, and these templates. Yeah, I can get rid of all the templates. I already changed them. Okay. So there we go. We've got. Now I've got to go into the, and I'll take you in there with me. I got to bring this up in the i3D notepad, and I'll show you what I'm doing. All the DDS files are in one folder, textures. I don't know why people make 9 different folders for one texture. That's what they'll do. It's crazy. And I always have to go in here and narrow it down to 3 folders. 4 if they're sound. Okay, so Purina and edit. It's just, I just want to stay organized. So let me change the camera view. It should be 4. Nope. Let's see, notepad. So this is the i3D file of the Purina factory. And all this is the file path of where it's getting textures from. And that palette diffuse, that's where I wanted to get the get it from. Remember, I changed it in the Purina when you guys were watching. I said, okay, I want the normal and all that. So all these are right. See this Heinz? It's not right. This is a door metal pig or big 0065. Okay. So with that, I know I've got it. It's only in the textures folder, so I can get rid of all this shit. Wait, Heinz factory model. Let me go make sure this door's metal. I'm gonna open up the textures, and I'm gonna look for. Let me bring this up. Doors metal big. Just to double check myself. I got doors, door metal big. I don't see door metal big. So where's that? It's in the Heinz factory. Okay, it's going out of the folder. So why does it need that? Doors metal. Okay, so I'm going to go out to imports and go to Heinz. And it goes Heinz, factory, models, buildings, logistics center, textures, doors, metal. Okay, that's that, see, it doesn't even need that anymore. I changed that to, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to copy it, and take it over to my textures folder. I could have swore I made my own of that. I did. So let me see. It's dock door is what it is. So I need to change this to because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to rename it. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to say it's a DDS dock door, and it's going to be under textures. So I don't need all of that. It's going to go in the folder textures dock door. That's it. I don't need that other one. So we got that one. Okay, now you see this workshop? This is a WAV file. So I'm going to have to, I can't mess with that right now because I need to, well, yeah, I can too. I'm just trying to think of where I want to, I think, let me go check real quick. Yeah, I don't want to go out of here, so let me open up another folder. I've got a sound folder that's exactly the same as workshop, but it's called something else. So let me go into maps and my sounds. And I think it's, I can listen to it. I think it's work is what I call it. I don't think that's it. Nope, 4.2. Well, let's see what that other one sounds like. Okay, I already took the Anheuser-Busch out of there. So that's okay. I don't need that. I can add my own in there. I'm going to leave that there. And I'll get an error on it, but I'll be able to fix the error. Unload pit. And I always double check myself in the very beginning, just to make sure that I randomly will check to make sure there's the right stuff in there. So let me make sure this is the right path. Okay, so this is I'm looking for this one right here, this unload pit. Let's make sure that I've got in the textures the unload pit. So I go down to the bottom to the use. And that's pulling it from the Anheuser-Busch. Well, I've got it at several places. I'm going to restore the Anheuser-Busch from the trash because I need some stuff out of it because it didn't transfer over. It wasn't one of the ones that's, because this unload pit, it's not showing up. So let me get the, no, it's Anheuser-Busch models, objects, unload pit, and there's the, why didn't I grab that? I don't know. Okay, so now I go out of here, and you can't see my folder, but I'm gonna, all I gotta do is rename and then copy textures, and then right here I can take this whole thing right here and just say textures. So now, before I even import it into the map, I'm gonna make sure all these textures are right. And see this BD carton? That needs to be like this, because it's going to pull it from the BD. So I'm going to take this and that BD carton, I'm going to do it like that, because I want it to go out of this folder, go to the BD folder, and go to cartons. Same thing with the decal. All of these, I want these changed out, because these are in the actual BD file. And you really got to watch what you're doing in here, because you'll fuck up your map. Seriously, no shit. If you mess with one of these quotation marks, like if you accidentally hit that, your map is screwed. So, and here's palette diffuse. That's in my BD thing. Now here, the shader, that's also in the BD trailer, or BD folder, I'm sorry. And now we're to billboards. Okay, so I got the textures, the unload, this Anheuser-Busch. So now I can take this workshop wave, because I brought it back. Let me get that workshop wave, and I'm going to copy it into my sounds folder. Let's see if I got a sounds folder on here. I don't. It's okay. I'm not going to mess with that, because it's easier for me to go into the map, delete that audio, and just recreate another audio and tell it where to pull it from. It's a lot easier to do that. So now we're here at the billboard. Now I know this half light diffuse is in my textures folder, so I don't need this billboard. I got rid of it. So, but for me, I'm going to go in and double check that texture. And I'll do that about every 4 or 5 just to make sure I've got it. And it's called half light diffuse, or HAL light. So I'm going to go down to the H's. HAL light diffuse. HAL light diffuse. I got it. And it should be also a normal and a spec. And there's the normal right there, and there's the spec. I got them both. So I can just delete this, because it's in my textures folder. This decal 2, now see that decal 2 I believe is in my BD folder, so I don't, let me go double check that, but I know it is. Let's go to Farming Simulator, go to mods, BD, and it is called decal 2. And it's in textures, okay. And it should be decal 2. Here's decal 1. This is just extra work you have to do if you want to keep your folders organized. Would it have worked the other way? Sure it would have. I just don't like all those file paths. I don't know why trust me, when I get into 3D modding and I start building my own factories, there's not going to be 200 different folders in my factory. There's going to be 4. There's going to be a shared folder, a shaders folder, a textures folder, and a sounds folder. That's it. That's all you need. Put every texture into one folder. Does that make sense to everybody, or is it just me being anal? Okay, so let's look for this decal 2. I know I have it, I just got to find it in my BD folder. There it is. So it's just in the BD folder. So then I go up here and I'm going to grab this, and it's in the BD folder. BD decal 2. Stop, Macy! Stop! Okay, and then see all this park bench, building. This is where it was. It was in a folder. It was inside the Purina. It's in a folder called church, then the models, then the buildings, then the fairgrounds, and then you get that one texture. That's it. That's the only texture was in a church folder. Now I put that park bench. I remember seeing that, but let me go over here just to make sure. Park bench. Park bench diffuse is right there. Okay, good. So then all I have to do again is go rename and then copy textures and go right here and get rid of that. Now here's how I usually will do it, guys. I will take this whole thing all the way where it says dirt. Now see, this is something different. This dirt diffuse. Dirt diffuse you can't find usually in the i3D. So I need to find a dirt diffuse and put that. Should go in the shared folder. But I don't remember seeing a dirt diffuse in there, but that's okay. I got several of them. So let me look in the shared, and I do not have a dirt diffuse. Okay, so all you have to do with that is you just go to your factory farm, you go to mods, go to farming simulator, and I'm just going to copy this and find one. And put it in my search, and several will come up. Let's see, here's one, import shell station. No, I don't want that one. Import city park models, C models. See, that's where it is right now. So I'm going to go over to the well, no, I'm just going to open this in a open file. I'm going to grab the dirt diffuse and I'm going to take it to the shared folder. Because that's a shared and then I have to rename, copy shared, and then all I have to do is just get rid of all this and hit shared. So now it's going to look for that dirt diffuse in the shared folder, and then it'll find the dirt diffuse. The pot diffuse, same thing. So I'm going to grab this, go to pot, all the way across. And now what I have done before is, you see the little / I've left those out and I get an error on it. Right, I just don't understand all the folders. Come here, Macy. I never did understand that. I mean, why they would have exports. Well, I brought something over, and that's my fault, the caviar. So, but I don't get it. But when I brought it, before I ever did anything with it, it had so many folders. And here's City Park, there's a texture. Now see, that's in texturing. So let's make sure this Barn 01 flower is in my textures folder. I think I remember seeing that. Okay, let's go back to this one. And that is textures. And it's Farn. Farn 01, Flower 02C. Yep, I've got it. And that's going to be in my textures folder. So I just grab this textures right here. And I know this one is going to be textures. Now see, I don't remember seeing that one, something that just says one, so let me check that. Should be at the very top. Yep, it's there. Okay. See, here's textures, terrain. Now see this grass diffuse? There is no terrain. It's just in my textures folder. And weight display. I'm going to check that because I don't remember seeing it. Weight display. Down, it should be down towards the bottom. Bring this up where I can see the name. Right there. And weight display diffuse. And it should be there should be a normal there too. So it's in my textures folder. So this folder I can get rid of. And then get rid of all this. It's in textures. Wait, there we go. Now what is this? Connect module. I don't remember seeing that either. So I'm going to go look for it. I know it takes a little bit of time, but you only have to do it once and then your folder is organized. Connect module. I just don't remember seeing that. Connect module. Okay, I got it. It is in my textures folder. So I'm going to copy that. Come down here. Now see, what I normally would do is I would bring up find. And I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'd say replace. And I'm going to take this right here and put it in find it. And then I want to replace it with textures. And then I'd come up here and find it. And there it is. I'd replace, replace, replace. That's how I normally do it, but I'm trying to show you guys something, so I'm not doing it that way. Textures, connect module, specular. Okay, it's there. Now this one here, textures. See, when it's something that simple, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to delete Del Monte. And yep, just delete Del Monte. And bring this over. Let's see. We've got objects, industrial fence. I'm going to make sure I got that. I don't remember seeing it. Industrial fence diffuse. Is that what it says? Right. Yep, I got it. And that is in my textures folder. So all I got to do is get textures again. Go right here and get rid of these folders. Well, the folder's already gone. I'm just telling it where to get those textures from. Should be able to just come back. No, I don't know what it is there. Let's see. Seaman door 1. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. So see, there's quite a few of these, so I'm just going to go across to Seaman, and I'm going to put it here. Go up, find the first one, and just replace, 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 replace. Shaded gray. Let me check that. Shaded gray, I got it. Okay, replace. And then we go to the next one. Wind 1, I think that's in the shared folder, but let me double check. Oh, no, it's in my textures folder. So then I just take this whole thing here, copy it, put it in my find. So it's going to find that and replace. Replace, replace. And here's another Heinz. Fester. I'm going to check Fester. F-E-N. This is what I want right there, that fester natch. So I'm going to go here, fester natch. Because see, these textures are in alphabetical order in the folder. Hey Raj, man, I appreciate that, buddy, very much. Very, very much, man. I miss being a cop. Damn, I miss it. You know, when I'm driving around and I see an officer on a 1038, which is a vehicle stop, man, it takes everything inside me not to pull over and say, hey, buddy, you 10-4? 10-4 means, are you okay? But, I mean, I can't. I mean, you'll probably draw a gun on me. Hey, man, get back in your car. That's what I'd do. And you got somebody coming up behind you on a vehicle stop, you know, crazy. Okay, so Finster. Finster Natch 2. Yep, I got it. I think there's 2 of them there, like that. So I'm going to go above it. Replace to textures. Replace. And now we've got gray proofs. Yep, I've seen that. So I can just get rid of all this. It was already in that textures folder. Get rid of all this. Shaded gray. I don't remember seeing that. Let me check shaded gray. See, I'll look at all of them, and a lot of them I don't remember, but some of them oh yeah, I remember that, so I don't have to check it. What was that? I thought it was shaded gray. Where's shaded gray? Okay, there it is. Shaded gray. Yep, got it. Okay. And I can just delete this. Now see this? This was port building, models, C models, oil, and then 1 texture. It actually had 2 textures in there. So I'm just going to take this, and see it's a DDS file, so I know where it is. Now there's some files that are, are shared files or shaders. Shaders are XML files. Any XML file is going to go in that shaders folder. And I know that, because that's the way I want it organized. So I'm going to replace that. And zinc. I don't remember seeing zinc. So let's just go down the bottom. Yep, it's there. And replace. Lamp. Let's just double check. I mean, why not? Let's look for L's in the, got lamp. And I've got several of those, I think. So let's just take this, copy it, put it in my find what, and replace with textures. So I'm going to go up to the one above it, find it, replace, that's textures. Textures, okay, there's only 2. I thought there was more than that. And see this one? It's already got a textures. And I know where it is. It's in my textures folder. Great. So I'll grab this. Be careful of what you do in this folder. Now this one, if I screw up this one, I lose the factory. But I still got the factory on the map, so I could just, export it again. But when you're doing this in your i3D for the game, you got to be very, very careful. Unload pit alpha. I don't remember seeing that either. So I'm going to go and just, it's in alphabetical order. I know my alphabets, especially on like Tuesdays. I know alphabet's really good on Tuesdays. The rest of the week, not so much. Okay, so what was it? Unload pit. I don't remember seeing that. There it is. Okay, I found it. Unload. No, this is unload pit alpha. You see, I don't have that. So this down. So I need this unload pit alpha. So let's go to the map folder, go to exports. I'm going to go to maps, exports, just in case. Let's just see where if it's in there. Pallet station filling. So let's see if I have one of those in the export. Yep, I do. Pallet station filling, textures, and unload pit alpha. And I got it. Now see, I know I'm duplicating text files or textures, but before I release the map, I always take it into my duplication application, and it will find all the duplicate folders, and I can go in the i3D, the main i3D, and change the file path in there. But right now it's easier for me to grab this so it will load right than it is to put the ... and, you know, where is it, how many dots and forward slashes do I need to put in for it to actually find the export pallet station filling? I don't know. So I'm just going to grab it and put it over here in my textures folder. So I know I got that one. So now I can just get rid of this. I remember that under textures, but see, it's not spelled right. You'll get an error with that capital T. Textures, there you go. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So on this one, this is 2x4. Let me make sure I got that one. Should be at the very top, 2x4. I got it. So I'm just going to grab this to make it faster. Go like that. Go right one above it. Find, replace. And now see what I did? Look at that. I screwed that up. So I'm going to go back and undo that. So I need it like this. I left that textures part out. So let's do that. Find it, replace. Replace. Okay, now you see this XML? That's under shaders. So I know it's not in export orchards. It's in shaders. So I can just get rid of that, get rid of this. They're XML files. I know where they are. But I don't remember seeing wind shader. So I'm going to go over here and just check that. Okay, I've got number shaders and tree branch shaders. I don't have these other shaders that they're talking about. So I'm going to undo that to find out where it is. So I'm going to go to my export folder, maps, exports, orchards, shaders. I'm just going to have the wind and the mesh. Let me grab those two and put them in my shaders folder. And again, I'll be able to direct it to just one file when I get into the duplication, because I want the map size or the file folder size of the map to be as small as possible. So when you're downloading, it's not a major... Pat, I saw you're close to hitting. Yeah, I know. I'm fixing to get off, so... I'm talking about the 3-hour Morphus. Yeah, I'm... Let's see, it makes sense to... Okay. So, now I know where it is. It's in my shaders folder. So I can get rid of that. And get rid of that again. And here's lights. So I can grab this whole thing right here, put it in find what in the find box, and replace, And I always look to make sure the parentheses are there, or I mean the quotation marks. Pipe in. Let me check that pipe in. I don't remember seeing that one. I remember the pipe, I just don't remember that pipe in. Let me see. I don't see it. Okay, so now I go to the folder it's saying it's in. It's in exports, sunflower oil. See, I don't know why it's pulling stuff outside this folder to the sunflower oil. I have no idea. Sunflower oil factory, textures, and I'm going to get the pipe and the pipe, or the pipe in. See, there's, okay, there it is. I don't remember seeing yeah, I got the Purina sign. Okay, so let me, I didn't get rid of the import one because of that sign. So let me go back out. Import. Where's it at? Right there. Okay. So I can change that now. Signs, and there it is. And I'm going to put this in my textures folder. I didn't do that earlier because I was just going to go in the game and change it, but I'm here now, so I might as well do it. Okay, so I can grab this sign and import, go above it, go to the next one, replace. Now it's in my textures, so now I know I can go delete that that imports folder, because that's the only thing that's in there. So I can delete it. Now I still have a palettes folder that I don't want because of the meat. There's a meat label there, so I'm looking for that too. Once I find that, I can get rid of that folder. And then I'll have textures, shared, shaders, and I still have Anheuser-Busch. What is in here? Oh, that's the sound. That's why I hadn't gotten rid of that yet. And then I still, wait, what's in this other? Models. Okay, there was the unload pit diffuse. Okay. So let's go back to textures and continue. This is the vents. Wait a minute, so really get out. I'm going to double check that vent to make sure I have it. Usually when it's like a W or something, I know I can just roll down to the bottom, and that's VENTS. I've got it. So you see all these forward slashes? Those are folders. Or they used to be. I've gotten rid of all of them. Models is one folder. Canning, you click on that, it takes you to models. Then you go to see models, and then you go to one new, and then you find your texture. That's why I'm changing everything, because I don't want that long of a path. So let's go there, replace. Yep. I thought there was a second one, I'm sorry. 9, I know I got that. So I'm just going to grab this textures and get rid of all this, because I got 9. Let me just double check that though. I don't remember if it was in the shared folder or this folder. Yep, it's in the textures. Okay. Crate 3, I can just go here. Now you see this is all going to be the same, so I'm just going to put it in here, go up, and replace, 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 replace. So textures, textures, and I'm just looking at my quotation marks. I'm making sure I didn't screw anything up. Air conditioner. I don't remember that at all, but let's take a look. Yep, it's there. Okay. So I'm going to grab this. And if you'll look, the ones below it are about the same. So I'm going to go up, grab that, replace, 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 replace. Just go down, because I'm looking at the names of these and I remember seeing them either when I moved them over or since I've been looking for these other textures. I've seen them. Gray proofs, yep. Tank, I don't remember seeing tank. Hold on. Yep, there's tank. Okay, so I can replace, transfer. Vado, I don't remember seeing that either. Let me check that one. Is that Vado SK? Yep. Okay, I got it. So replace, window. I remember seeing all those. Okay, so see, all those were done with just replace, replace, replace. And it looks like, let me see how far we got to go. Because there was a lot of shit in that thing. Hold on. See, we're almost done. We're right here, and the end is right here on 149. So, trust me, it is definitely worth it. Okay, so I'm going to grab this, because there's 2 or 3 of those. Put it here. Replace, replace. Oh, I thought these were going to be it too. Okay, see this textures? I don't even have to do anything. I can just delete it. I hope you guys are following along. Pat, I say you're close to hitting the 3-hour mark by now, man. Yeah, I know. I knew I was going to get off soon. I should have already been gone. But I wanted to finish this up. Now see this XML tree branch? I know I have that. Well, let me just double check, because I added some to the shaders. Yep, and I've got it. So right here, I can just get rid of these 2 folders. And let's see, shared, Corna yellow. I don't know if I have that. Let me check. Shared, Corna yellow diffuse. Is that what it was? Yep, I've got that. So why did we need models and then another folder called furniture to get to the shared folder? Makes no sense. Okay, this is refill tanks diffuse. Let me make sure I got that in my textures, because it is a DDS. So this is what I'm looking for right there at the top, refill tanks. Just when one doesn't seem familiar to me, refill tanks diffuse, I got it. Okay. Wait, let me make sure that the normal and all that's there too. It is. Okay, good. So with this one, I can just take this. Replace with textures. Okay, and then this here. Tree palette. See, I don't understand why it needs that. That's crazy to me that it would need the tree sapling palette diffuse. It's a cherry thing. We don't have any cherries on this. So that makes no sense. So I'm going to leave that alone and see if I get an error on it. If it's gone, it'll remove it. So I'm not going to do anything with that. Okay, so let's... I don't remember seeing that at all. ETIK. Let's see. ETIK. I don't have it. Okay, so that's going to be, let me go to Factory Farm, and I'll go to the maps, go to palettes, textures, And that's going to be a sign. Yeah, meat. E-T-I-K. E-T-I-K meats. Oh, I had that one. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so that was one of the ones I didn't want to get rid of. So let me go over here. I think it's in textures. No, it's not in terrain. Where was it? Palettes. That's right. Okay, so I'll grab that. And I'll put that in textures. Now I've got it. And I'll get rid of the palettes folder. So now I can just get rid of that. Here's a number shader. Shaders, that's right. Textures, building. Remember, I changed this while I was in the game. So this is all right. Textures, tree branch, textures, yep. Now this template, this beneficial, now that's going to be, let me go back up here, because I need this. Right here. Because that's in my BD folder. So let's go back down to beneficial. And let me see exactly where it is. I don't think it's in template. It's not. But I'm going to find out where it is. Show you that. Factories. BD. And then I can go to, it's under textures, I think. And then beneficial. Correct. So, I'll put that there. Oh, shit. So let's get textures right here. And then we're going to get the BD in front of it. So instead of having to do all that every time, I'm going to grab this whole thing. And I'm going to replace that. Let's grab this to look for. Go up, go down, and then I can replace, and it's right where it should be. Because I put all this in my BD folder for the trailer to make it faster to load the trailer. Okay, now this cube map, that's going to be, I know cube map rough is in a shared folder. You just know this stuff after you've dealt with it so long. You just know that, okay, that cube, that's going to be shared. So let me go back to Purina and look at the shared and see if I have it. Cube rough. Nope, and I don't have it in here. So I need to go find it and put it in here. And again, when I do the duplicate folders, it'll all pick up and I'll delete most of the stuff anyway. But to make the factory work right now, until I get to that point, I need this stuff. So we're going to go to, oh wait. It's not looking for it in that folder. You see these here? So it's looking for it in the right place. So let me go to Maps, Exports, Comp, something, Comp Fabric. Okay, yep, there it is. Textures. And is there a cube map rough? Yep. And all of these are right. So let me look for concrete. Make sure. No, it's in textures now. Yeah, I am. I'm in textures. So export. And we're going to go export, import. Import milk, textures, and concrete. Yep. And concrete normal, concrete. No, that's it. And then let me look for milk, FL. Yep, I got that. Got that. Oil stain. Yep. Oil stain 2. Okay, yeah, I got it. And then here, this, see this meat thing right here? That's not in pallets anymore. It's right here in textures. But let me double check that. See that meat box? So I'm going to double check that. So we're going to go to maps. No, that should be in my BD folder. Meat box 1. First, let me see what that looks like. So I'm going to go to factory farm, go to maps, go to pallets, and textures. Meat box 1. Okay, so it's the same thing as up here. So see, if I was to go and take this meat box 1 and do a search for it, it should bring me up top, because I remember seeing that earlier. But I guess not. Huh. Could have swore I did. But anyway. So meat box 1 is going to be in my BD folder. I know that. I put it there. Okay, so let's look under textures and meat box. Stop, Macy. Okay, so it's not in textures. Let's see if it's just in the regular BD. Nope. Let's see if it's under, well, I know it's in the BD. Let's see. Texturing? Nope. Well, I'm just seeing some other folders that shouldn't be here. Now I know I put that in here. So where? Meat box. I just had it earlier. Or was that under pallets? I think it was under pallets. Hold on just a minute. Hey, baby. Hello? Oh. Hey, Donna, what happened? Well, I did not. Shut up. You shut up. Okay. No, I put my headset on and hit the button to answer and it disconnected, I guess. Did I do what? No. I just, no, I didn't. Because that was way earlier today, like at 12. Yeah, just do that. No, just do that. Yeah, just do that. That's fine. Stop, Macy. What? Whatever you want to get is fine with me. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever you want to get, Mel, it's fine with me. Okay, go to Applebee's. right? Okay, well, let me let you go. You figure it out, because I gotta, let me shut down this live, because I done already told you where to go. And you don't want to go there, so wherever you want to go. Then, where do you want to go? Do what now? Macy, stop! You don't know what you want to get? No, it's just whatever you want to go get. It's fine with me. You don't want to go to, well, no, because Applebee's you'd have to, where are the doormail? Oh, okay, yeah, right. That's fine to me. What do you want to eat? No. No, we're going to have to get something to eat, Mel. What, Mel? Okay. No. Whatever you want to get, though. Maybe it's all going to be about the same. I mean, it really is. Burger King is fine. It is fine with me, Mel. Yeah. Okay, hold on just a minute. Hey guys, hey, I'm gonna end it right here, and I'll be back. Well, I don't know what time tomorrow I'll be back. Maybe 5, 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow. But if you would subscribe to my channel, just click on the subscribe button and hit the bell. And I'm gonna work out these textures on this i3D file because I'm losing some. I'm missing some of them. So as you can see, so oh, I moved the. And again, like the video. It helps people find the video. And guys, I really appreciate it. Jeff and Paul, all you guys, man, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I got sidetracked with a phone call, but you know, real life happens from time to time. But as you saw when I went into the i3D, I'm missing some ground signs. I don't understand it because I put those ground signs. See, BD textures, cat food, BD palette, specular. So I mean, it should be working, but it's not. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to end it right here, and we will talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful super evening.